We are told C is a circle with center at the origin. The tangent to C passes through the points -20, 0 and 0, 10. Work out an equation for C and we must show all of our working. And this is worth 5 marks. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the gradient of our tangent. Okay, and this is going to be change in y over change in x, which is -10 over -20, which is going to be a half. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to find the gradient of our radius. Okay, because if I draw it in the top corner here, if we have a circle which is centered on the origin, the tangent is like this and the radius is like this. A tangent and a radius form 90 degrees. Okay, so they're both perpendicular to each other. Okay, so we're going to say MR times MT equals -1, because that's the rule for two perpendicular lines. MR times a half equals -1. And from here we get that the gradient of our radius is going to be -2. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our two gradients to work out the equation of our tangent and the equation of our radius. Okay, so I'm just going to say here, equation of tangent. Okay, this will take the form, okay, y equals half x plus c. We can use one of these points. We'll just use the point 0, 10 because it's easier. We'll say that 10 equals half of 0 plus c, and therefore c equals 10. Therefore, y equals half x plus 10. Okay. Then, what we are going to do is we are going to work out the equation of our radius. So, equation of radius. And we can say that this is y equals -2x plus c. Okay, because it is going through the origin, okay, because we're told the circle is centered on the origin, which means the radius, it goes through the origin, it means the only point we have really to look for is it goes through the point 0, 0. So we have 0 equals -2 times 0 plus c, and therefore c equals 0. Therefore, y equals -2x, just like that. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to find the point of intersection between these two. Because once we've found the point of intersection, what we can do is we can use it. So if this is the point of intersection, we can work out the actual value of the radius using Pythagoras' theorem. Okay? So let's find these simultaneously. We're going to say that point of intersection, like that. I should just write it out. Point of intersection is going to be where -2x equals half x plus 10. So let's take all the terms to one side. So we have -2x minus a half x. So this is minus 2.5x equals 10. And x equals 10 over -2.5. Okay. So if we have 10 over -2.5, this would be -4. Okay, and it just goes to show here that the diagram in honesty is wrong. Okay, there should be some other points for it, but it proved our point graphically, so it doesn't really matter. Now y equals -2x, which equals -2 times -4, which equals 8. Okay, so we have the point -4, 8. Okay, so this is going to be -4, 8. Finally, let's use Pythagoras' theorem to work out what the radius is. So we can say radius equals the square root of 4 squared plus 8 squared. So we have 4 squared plus 8 squared, which is going to be 80. So radius equals the square root of 80. Okay? Finally, the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. R is radius, so it's going to be x squared plus y squared, which equals 80, like that. So this question is worth 5 marks. The first mark comes from finding the gradient of the tangent, okay, as we have done here. Second mark is from finding the gradient of the normal / the radius. Third mark comes from finding the equation of the tangent and the equation of the radius, okay, so as we have done here. Fourth mark comes from setting them equal to each other and working out the point of intersection, as we have done here. And fifth mark comes from getting the correct equation of the circle in the end as fifth mark. Okay.